1904, the Lumiere brothers of France have invented the world's first movie camera. They had both versions. There was one that was electric, and then there was one that was portable with a hand crank on the side. These movie cameras were incredibly popular. There were so many people that wanted to try their hand at making their own movies. These young filmmakers were doing all kinds of experiments with these new cameras. They would start them and stop them and see what would happen if they changed things in between the starting and stopping of this camera. They were able to come up with many different tricks that would make the film look very unique and have an ability to tell a story in visual form that was never done before. One very popular form of storytelling that cartoonists would film is called chalk talks. Now, these went way back to the vaudeville days where the cartoonists would stand up on stage, tell a story as they were drawing their characters on a very large easel with a huge pad on it. Because these chalk talks were so popular during the vaudevillian days, the cartoonists would add little tricks in between the stops and starts of the movie camera. They would stop their filming and change their drawing a little bit, then start filming it again and do the same thing repeatedly. It would give the illusion that the drawings would change as they were drawing these pictures on these easel pads. During all of this experimentation and innovation, Thomas Edison did not just sit back and let everything pass him by. In 1900, Edison created the Edison Motion Picture Company, where he was a major producer of now motion pictures. In this very rare 1900 motion picture that Thomas Edison produced, we see a newspaper journalist and illustrator named James Stewart Blackton creating one of his chalk talks for the motion picture camera. Although the image on the paper didn't actually move, you can see where the edits were made and the difference in the image of the drawing was changed to give expression to the character that Blackton was drawing. This was pre-animation and yet very close to the type of animation we're familiar with today. This very intricate motion picture for the time was titled The Enchanted Drawing. James Stewart Blackton had continued to experiment for several years. It was in 1906 when Blackton combined stop-action photography using stick puppets along with simple animation and created a film that he titled Humorous Phases of Funny Faces. This was very popular, and it was the very first animated cartoon ever created. James Stewart Blackton's extensive hard work has solidified his name in history as the father of animated cartoons. This is Professor Tom thanking you so much for spending a little bit of time with me and learning about the history of animation. I hope you enjoyed this, and I would certainly hope that you click on that subscribe button, check off on that like button, share this, and especially make a comment. Let me know what you think about what I've been doing for you. Until next time, thank you so much again for watching, and have a wonderful day.